0 iPhone stereo speech off. Speech on.
First.
Messages.
Okay.
Google Map 13 email Amazon WordPress Combang YouTube Recorder HQ
She's sleeping.
Recorder HQ pause -6 pause stop pause speech
Okay.
off.
I'm doing yet another cooking recording. I'm going to defrost some chicken things. Oh, hang on a minute. 1, 5. Right. Okay, I'm going to defrost some chicken things. So while I'm doing that, oh shit, that really got me thinking. I'm going to have to put the chicken thingies in the oven first before I do my pasta in sauce on the stove. So I'm going to turn this talking barcode scanner on that I've got. Get out a packet of pasta. Yeah, I love pasta. And I'm going to steam some veggies in the microwave, I think. Just because you can steam vegetables in the microwave.
8 GB card.
You don't actually have to
72%.
cook them. You can steam them in the microwave and then mix them into the food near, for example, near the end of cooking. So you cook your pasta and sauce and it's nearly done. So for the last 2 minutes of cooking, you then want to put your steamed vegetables in there, but don't cook them again. Just like you're essentially mixing the steamed vegetables in, they're combined into your food, then you turn it off. You turn off the stove. So you're not re-cooking the veggies that were steamed. So you can do that with peas and corn and everything, which is amazing. What do we got here?
Product continental pasta and sauce macaroni cheese family 170 grams.
I don't know what's going on there. What's happening? It's okay. That's why when you're using the microwave, you've got to be right near the microwave in order to hear what it's doing.
Product continental pasta and sauce macaroni cheese family
Yeah,
100
that's good enough.
powering down.
That's good enough. Now, depending on what it is, it could either be something to put in the oven or it could be something to fry up. So, let me see what I've got here. That saucepan's too big. Oh, it's too big. Put that. Very big. Oh, I don't know where my other saucepan is. That's because people move things around and they don't tell me where they're getting bloody moved. Fucking bloody saucepan gone to. God. Let me check this microwave. Oh yeah, it's a bit... The fuck is the saucepan got to? Shit. God. Jesus. Okay. I'm doing a macaroni and cheese thing. So I'm going to turn the oven on to about 180 degrees. And the second that out. Put some alfoil on that. And wash the other side really good. Okay, that's a good amount of alfoil. Okay. The idea is you're just putting the oil down and protecting the, folding the side bits in. And then you're going to put where's the alfoil got to? There it is. Non-stick. This microwave. Oh no, it's alright. Use the butter out. I could use non-stick cooking spray. The problem with it is that it's really good, but it's also canola oil, so it's no good for you. It is no good for you at all. So I'm going to butter the foil. You're doing like a downward slash forward stroke. So you're going down and then back to wood you, down and back to wood you, down and back to wood. And then you've got to spread that all around. That's the problem with buttering alfoil, is you can't get it exact. You can, but it's difficult. Very difficult. Very hard actually to get this exactly right. It works out, but it's easier to butter a tray without putting alfoil on it, but my reason for putting alfoil on is so that it absorbs most of the mess when you cook something in the oven and there's alfoil on a tray. When you get the tray out of the oven, instead of the food being stuck on the tray, where you have to scrub the tray off, you're not cleaning the tray. You're taking the foil off the tray that has the food marks and burns on it from the crumbs. You then only have to wash the tray to get rid of some of the butter and or oil and a couple of crumbs that land on the tray for some reason while you're serving up your meal from the tray. Stuff can come off the alfoil onto the tray. You're only having to wash that off. You don't need to wash the whole gamut of stuff off the tray. Right. Turn the timer on. Turn it on to fan forced. Now, I don't know where I'll put the lid to the butter. Oh, I'll put it here. Okay, I've got to kick that out now. God. Kick that out, yep. Needs to be a little bit soft anyway. So, when I put alfoil on the tray and I put stuff onto the alfoil, that wouldn't work for biscuits, and it can, but it wouldn't. The biscuits would stick to the alfoil, so when you get the biscuits off, there's alfoil stuck on the biscuits, so that wouldn't work. You'd have to use baking paper instead of alfoil, which you can use baking paper instead of alfoil. But anyway, I think it's better that the alfoil protects the tray from the contents of the ingredients that you put on the tray. Oh, there the crumb, yep. Putting those in the oven. Yep. So, if you're using baking paper or alfoil on the oven tray, that means you're only washing off any crumbs that have gone onto the tray. You're not having to wash stuff off that has stuck onto the tray during cooking. You're only washing off the stuff that has fallen through the cracks in alfoil, or, you know, the residue from baking paper that gets through to the tray. You're cleaning that off. You're not having to go, holy shit, everything's stuck on the tray and I have to clean that off as well. You don't have to do that. So it involves a bit of cleaning, but it's not near as much as if you did not protect your tray from food stains and burn marks and things like that. Okay, I will be back in a minute.
Speed 100. Alarm set. Pause. Stop. Pause. But. Pause. Minus. iPhone microphone. Speech off.
Okay, so I'm back and I'm ready to put the food in the oven. Oh, you know what? It's a bit hard to do that at the moment. I don't have anything on the tray yet. Okay, do this now. I'd rather shoot it off at myself actually, because yeah, it's right. Make it very yummy. It's like, oh, why is the tray so nice? Now I know. Now I know. Now I'm going to do the same that I did with the butterfly chicken, which I didn't do on recording. The other week I did butterfly chicken in the oven, never turned it over, and put it on 180 degrees for about 25 minutes. Oh, I'm going to do the very same thing with this for about 30 minutes fan force. So it's 5 minutes less than recommended. But I'd like to see how this actually goes. So, okay. Nearly over a cold and now I've got a horrible rotten cough. Forget if this one's full. Hang on, please. I've got plenty of time to waste, it's okay. Plenty of time to waste. That. Okay. Oh, excuse me guys, that's just how it goes. Okay. We're ready to now put this into the oven. And I'm going to start on my lovely kitchen scales, measuring out the appropriate amount of ingredients for the stuff. Okay. Oh. Now, we'll put that in for about 10, 20, 30, about there. Okay, that'll be right now. Now I'm going to throw in, okay. I'm going to throw in a tablespoon of, put that on simmer for a minute. Okay, it's going to sit on simmer. I'm going to use a tablespoon of butter. Which is like this. A tablespoon of, oh, not even enough butter in there for a tablespoon. There is not, is there? No, there isn't. There'll be some butter, but not a lot. Oh dear. What about 1 tablespoon of butter? That's about half a tablespoon. Okay, I'll have to get the other butter out of the fridge. Where is the other butter? There it is. Right. Then I'm going to do something fantastic. Something made me panic then. Oh well, it's alright. Not a problem. Not a problem because nothing happened to be a problem, did it? So no point in complaining when nothing happened, hey? Okay, so that's about half a spoon of butter. I'll put the rest onto the tablespoon now, which you want a bit more, a little bit more. Okay, Okay, so that's about a tablespoon of butter. So I'm going to put that all in. Now all that has to melt. Okay, so sink. I'm going to turn that down to a trickle while I deal with this butter complaint. That away. Into the bin and wash my fingers. Okay. Now,
iPhone microphone, speech off.
okay, so I've got my scale ready. I'm just going to turn it on.
Power on.
Okay, so it's power on.
Milliliter, ounce, gram, milliliter.
Okay.
0.
Okay. I'll be back in a minute. Okay, so now I'm going to put the pasta in. I'm going to boil the jug. Okay, I'm going to boil the jug. Oh shit, hang on. I forgot about those Cocoa Pops. Oh shit, still on the fucking bench. Now, what I'm going to do is so you need hot water for this recipe, so I'm going to use a, what am I going to
It
use?
is 16 milliliters.
Oh, what happened?
0.
Okay. I mean, it's really sensitive, that scale. Very sensitive. Oh, that doesn't fit in. Oh, no. Doesn't work.
0.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. What am I going to use for the cups of water? Oh, I'm going to have to use a mug. Will we have a look? Shit, hang on. No, that doesn't fit in properly.
0.
I'm going to have to use, 375 milliliters. Oh, bugger, fuck me dead. La, la, la. Can't use boiling water in that plastic. Cannot do that. Okay.
0.
So I need 250 milliliters of milk. Oh dear. Well, that's not going to work either. I don't see it work. It only just works.
It is 46 milliliters. It is 46 milliliters.
Press 0.
0.
Okay, 250 milliliters of milk. Whoops, that's enough.
It is 197 milliliters.
Is that true?
It is 197 milliliters.
I'm going to have to do something different. Okay.
It is 150 milliliters.
Is that true?
It is 150 milliliters. It is 150 milliliters. It is 155 milliliters. It is 283 milliliters.
Oh, that's too much.
It is 284 milliliters.
Oh,
It is 284 milliliters.
oh, that's a lot of milk.
It is 284 milliliters.
Okay. I'm going to have to chip it all back in. Really slowly. Do this again. Oh, fuck off. I've put too much milk in. Oh, damn. Too much milk. Way too much. Too much milk in. Something's not right with this. Very slowly decant back into the thing. Really pissing me. Oh my god. Hang on. Getting this shit everywhere. I'm doing a science experiment that's going wrong. Very wrong here. shitty fucking... It's not the scale's fault, it's the fact that I poured in too much milk. Okay, I'll do this again. Do it all over again. Okay. Alright. Now, do this all over again. Okay. Just cut this jack shit. There's absolutely jack. There's fucking jack shit. You will just start again. Hey, spilt milk everywhere because this ain't worth it.
0.
Okay. Let's start again. Alright, now we're going to start up again. Okay, we're going to do this slowly. Alright?
0. It is 171 milliliters. It is 237 milliliters. It is 241 milliliters.
That's enough.
It is 251 milliliters.
So 1 milliliters over.
It is
That's okay.
251 milliliters.
Now, 251
It
milliliters.
is 251 milliliters.
Now, I'm going to slowly
0.
chip in.
It is 4 milliliters.
No. 375
Zero.
milliliters. Okay, stop.
It is 328 milliliters.
Okay. Stop.
It is 390 milliliters.
Oh, that's enough.
It is 391 milliliters.
Yep, that's enough. Oh. I tipped it too fast. Way too quick. That's alright, I did my best. Now, I'm going to turn that on. So, if you're going to put hot liquids into a thing, you've got to do cold liquids first and then hot. You can't do hot liquids and then cold. You've got to do hot liquids first. Now, get a thing out. This is taking its time because I've got to get used to measuring things here. Now I've got to start. Oh, hang on. I'm going to bring this to the boil. I'm going to turn that off.
Power off.
Okay, now I've got to bring that over here. Clean up the bench there before I start. I went 20 milliliters over, which isn't very good, but it's better than nothing. Now, if I was going to do hot liquids, I would have had to do them separately to the scale liquids, which would have really pissed me right off. Would have really got me because I didn't have any other way of actually doing it without fucking up the scale dish. See, if you put hot liquid on top of a cold liquid, it's not good, but it's not going to damage the plastic as much as if you just tip in some hot liquid into the plastic jug. That can cause it to stuff up, like really badly play up. That can really cause it to play up. They can wreck the plastic. But if you put cold liquids on plastic and then hot, it will make the plastic a little bit hot, but it won't be overheated to cause damage to the plastic. So yeah, you got to be really careful with that. Very careful. 375 millilitres of hot water, eh? God. And now I poured the hot water too fast. God. The scale works very accurately. My problem is I'm not used to measuring things. So, yeah, it makes it harder for me. And then I made a mess tipping it in because I'm not used to... Oh shit. Oh, get over there. Oh, you fucking thing. Oh, have to fix this fucking... This shit, bloody shit. Bring that over a bit. Okay. Now the chicken is okay in the oven. I need to play with that scale a bit and find out. I might do that with cold water while I'm going to clean up the dishes here. There is oil all over this fry pan here. Oil everywhere. Oh God. I don't know where I'm going to put that. I suppose it can go back where it belongs. I need to turn that down. It's starting to drive me up the fucking wall, it is. Put that all back in. Okay. Now I have to focus on stirring this up a bit more because it's going to get all sticky on the bottom and oh Jesus, all going to get sticky and I don't like that. Okay, so anyway, I've got to pack up some dishes, wash the dishes while this is cooking, and I'm going to put this on simmer in a minute and put the lid on top of this and clean up the kitchen a bit because I need to muck around with this scale a bit with cold water. And then I've got to steam some vegetables. Make sure this microwave is still on. Yeah, clear that. I need to get a talking microwave. Okay, put that on simmer. I'm going to put the lid on. And I'm going to clean up here, and then I'm going to, and I'm going to fuck around with this scale, because there's absolutely nothing wrong with the scale. I'm trying to work out how to measure hot liquids, cold liquids properly without ruining the plastic is what I'm trying to do. Oh, Jesus. Get that big bowl out and put some veggies in it. Vegetables in there. Okay, so put the scissors back, run up. Okay, do something like this. Cleaned up. Okay, that's all clean. Now, muck around anytime I'm ready. So, anytime I feel ready, I can muck around with it. Wash up this damaged tray. Fucking damned if I want to leave it dirty. Fucking damned. Okay, so I can just leave it like that. Just leave it. Fine. With the stove, I'll do it later, and I'll be doing it on recording as well. Because, yes. We'll be doing it on recording. I want to find out how I can measure plastic hot liquids without damaging the plastic. That's the problem I'm having, which is starting to drive me up the bloody wall anyway. Starting to drive me crazy. The people who come around here expecting me to clean up after them when they've eaten, I'm starting to get sick of that too. I thought this was a full cup, but anyway, this is clearly not a full cup. God, this is fucking driving me crazy. Crazy shit, crazy shit. driving me up the bloody wall. Fucking mad is what it is. Okay, that's all organised, right. Clean up this bench a little bit because it's a little bit dirty after this morning's gassing around with the scale, hey? Very good, I must say. Not the scale itself, it's the bloody you know, over measurement of things and fucking around like that. Steam some veggies in the microwave. I've got there to actually put in there. Nothing. I don't have anything. Oh dear. Oh my god, I don't have anything. Oh dear. I wonder if I could just put some cauliflower in it. Cabbage. A bit of cauliflower left. Guess I could put a bit of cauliflower here. Cauliflower. Yeah, I could do that. So now I've got to bring the bowl over because it's going to have some veggies in it. Okay. Just enough to line the bottom. Okay. Now, how do we do this? You just want some cauliflower. So you just want some in there. You'll wash it and break it up into little bits, into little pieces like they teach you in class. It's not hard to do. Break it with your fingers. Not hard to do that. I wish I had peas and corn to break into it. Oh well. Oh well, whatever, I suppose. Cauliflower, that's good. And a bit of oh, what's going on with this thing? What's going on? Oh, Jesus. Oh, okay. No, that's all right. It's going very well indeed. Very well. That? Nothing. Okay. I know I buggered up one of the scale measurements, but oh well. It's really dirty. Go in the bin. Broken biscuits in it and everything. Oh God. Okay, so a bit of steam, a bit of celery in it too. Put the cauliflower away and a little bit of celery, carrot, a little bit of that. on the stove. Right. Here's a cut the celery stick into just a little board with a steak knife. A little board. Okay. A little bit of celery and a little bit of carrot. Alright. Now, get a steak knife. Okay, I'm going to cut the celery. Right. A little bit of carrot. Grated carrot, I suppose, but we'll just see what happens. Where's the peel got to now? That's a good idea to find it. Should I do anything? Okay. Right. I like carrot. Okay, let's see that. Right. I'm going to do a test cut, like a test to see if it's working or not very well. No, that won't work. Sharp like that. Okay, that works. Okay, so slices of carrot, put it in there. Another slice of carrot, put it in there. The idea is mix all the vegetables in when it is nearly cooked. And make sure that the fry pan is on simmer, the saucepan is on simmer whenever I do this, so that way it's not automatically going to burn the food. If it takes its time cooking, that's what happens. It is so much better than having mistakes and hurting yourself and burning the food and everything. I wish I had a fucking pull chopper for this carrot. It'd be lovely if I had one. Very good if I had a pull chopper. I feel like I'm fighting World War III cutting this bloody thing. Fucking World War III, and you have to cut thin slices or they don't steam properly. God. Oh, Jesus. Hopefully you shit. Bloody fucking hate it. So shit. Gets all over the fucking vents where you've cleaned up earlier too. That's a big slice. Oh, whatever. Down and clean in a minute. Yes, that's enough vegetables. Steam that in the microwave for a few minutes. What I'm going to do? Where's the vent bit? I feel like that's the vent bit, isn't it not? Must be. Okay, so 3 minutes. Oh. Okay. See how this bloody food is right now. Oh yeah, it's alright. Going very well, actually. Now I don't know if that's venting enough, so I'm going to one of the bits of the sides off. So it'll be okay. It'll be right. The vent's open. I think it's open. Anyway. Put the scale out the road. There we Something's not right here. Knives, and they're the forks. So they're the forks. Alright. You want to put the forks me that one. Oh, fit them together. That's it. They're the forks and spoons. And they're the knives. Yes. Oh, that's a cup. There we go. Oh, get in there. Fucking thing. Go on. Here. Not even. That's going in there. That dish will have to go into probably this drawer here. Okay, clean all that up. Don't know if that's steamed long enough yet. Oh, come here. Oh, fuck. God. Oh, you're kidding me. That's where that big carrot went to. Get fucked. It's so shit. So fucking shit. Teaspoon of nuts. Yeah, can you please shut that door? The wooden door. Make sure you lock it, will you please?
What, the string door?
No, the wooden door. Jonathan, the other thing is, I'm doing a bill here. Would you mind please ringing Wayne and saying, would you like some crumbed chicken and pasta?
Okay, I will do that, yes.
Tell him it's not quite finished cooking yet. Thank you. Check with the spoon. I'll have to have another 2 minutes on it. Yeah, another couple of minutes. Another 2 minutes. Microwave.
Michelle said you want some crumbed chicken and pasta. Okay, alright. Oh yeah.
Okay, so I'll just feed me, you and Tony, is that right?
Yes.
Okay. Alright, I'll do that.
And how's
The what? Hey?
cooking going?
Really good. I have to cook things slowly to give time for the microwave.
Yeah.
The only thing I did wrong was I used the scale properly, but I poured hot water into the dish too fast and I got a little bit too much. But I only got about, a little bit too much, not a lot.
Yes. You know why I came over Michelle?
Why?
Because I understand what you mean, right?
What?
About Damien, right?
Yeah.
Because I didn't
I understand Damien's your friend, Jono. I'm the one that doesn't want to speak to him anymore.
No, I'm saying is, if you...
Well, I'm frightened of you speaking to Damien too, but that's because I'm frightened, not because...
Yeah, I know that, but I'm saying is if you and I and your friend, Ria...
Or Stacey, or whoever.
Oh, not me, Ria, I meant...
Ria and Stacey?
And Stacey or Karen, right?
Okay.
You want to come over, right?
Yeah.
I want to have Damien to come over and I'll be with you, right?
Yeah.
Not Damien, not Karen, not Stacey or not Maria.
Well, I don't want Damien near me because the way he carries on like a pork chop.
You know, but I'm talking about other girls too, you know? Like,
Oh, yeah.
I'm talking about Karen, I'm talking about
Everybody.
Maria, everybody, right?
Oh, okay.
And Vanessa, right?
All right. Okay.
But she's...
She had enough as well.
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
I'm sworn.
Vanessa's had enough as well.
Yeah.
Not only me, but Vanessa has too.
And probably Karen too. I don't
Yeah,
know.
Karen has. She has had enough, Jonathan. Of course she has.
And Maria probably too, you know?
No, Rhea doesn't even know Damien.
Oh, probably once he met her. Met her when she was here last, you know?
Oh, yeah, but
Yeah. But the thing is, to with Damien, he's sort of don't want to be with anybody, you know? No, I mean, he got a wife, God.
Jono, the problem is Damien keeps on acting up.
I know.
He keeps on carrying on, is what he's doing. That's the problem.
And that is a problem, because I don't like people doing that to you.
Yeah, but I stick up and fend for myself, Jonathan. You know that.
Yeah, but there's other girls like Karen and Rhea can't.
No, I know that Rhea, Jonathan. I know Rhea can't defend herself. You know that.
Yes.
We all know that Rhea can't defend herself. Okay, we know all of that, right?
But your friend can.
Well, my friend can fend for herself. Yes, she can.
Yeah, yes. But
Of course she can.
I'm saying this. I just don't like.
Jono, the OTs taught me how to pour food without spilling it.
Yeah.
I can't see it, but I have to feel what's happening.
Hey, Michelle.
What?
OT's taking me in the new toilet.
What?
Yes. You
Oh.
know those ones bidet?
Yeah. Oh, do you need an occupational therapist to do that?
Yes.
Do you?
Yes.
Oh,
You know who's organising that?
no.
And you don't like
Oh,
him?
George.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's organising it, see?
Oh, okay. All right.
He's organising it.
Now, Jonathan, how are we going to organise getting a serving of food for you and Tony?
How about if I come back and do the 2 dishes?
So one for you and one for Tony.
Yes.
Okay.
I come back for it, right?
All right.
I come back and do it to you.
Yeah. Okay. Yep. That sounds good.
Yeah. Smell nice when we were talking. Smell nice. I smell it from Vanessa's.
Did you?
Yeah.
What does Vanessa think when she smells food?
Nice.
Does she think my food's yum?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Do you tell her that? Oh. Okay. Right. The chicken out of the oven. I want to check if it's cooked well or not. I have a feeling it could be. I don't know. should be. It should be. Strange got that fucking mess. Oh dear. Hopefully it's cooked properly. Hopefully. Okay, let that cool off a bit. Oh, what was that? Oh, that was really hot. Oh dear. Oh, that was hot. Oh. Oh. Yeah. Very hot. Really hot. Okay. Right, get. Oh, hang on, that's not help. There's this slotted holes in it. Okay. Get all that off. Oh, stuck on there. See if I can pull that off this. Shit. Crap. Okay. All the other shit off. Yep. Oh no, oh, fucking get off. Come on off. Off. Get off. Oh shit. Well that's yep. Leave that there. Okay. Another bit of sticking point on the thing. Have it. Knife and fork. Knife and fork. I wonder if I want more of that pasta. Yes, I do. Yes. I do want more pasta. Do want a bit more there. Pasta. Okay. Took a bit longer to cook it, that's all. Took a bit longer. Chicken. No. Find out what it tastes like. Cool. Very hot, very high. On the temperature at the prescribed time, but when that turns off and stops, do not take it out straight away. Leave it. It can be up to half an hour in the oven before you've got to get it out for real to actually eat it. But if it's other things like foods to take it out of the oven right away, you have to do it. Meat? Take your time, prepare and prepare the simply prepare the oven and the meat at least an hour before actually serving it, but leave it in the oven. Do not get it out until you're ready to serve, which actually it should be half an hour before serving. So if dinner's going to be served at 5, you want the chicken in the oven at 3:30. It'll be ready by 4. The veggies will be ready at 4:30, and tea can commence at 5. That's how you do it. But is Dr. Woolard a chef? No, he's not a chef, so you have to explain all that shit to him. And he's like, yeah, that's good cooking practice. And I'm just like, well, you don't cook much, do you? I know you cook at home, you don't cook for residents and other people. Well, whatever. Hey, Jono,
Yeah.
this is really, really yum. I'm getting some for you and Tony. When the stuff on the stove, that has to cool off before I put it in the dishes, Jono.
I know that, yes.
So I mean, I'm eating mine now because it's hot. It's on a plate and I can eat it, but I can't dish it until it's cooler. Not cold, just
You play music, are you?
no.
Oh, there you go.
I don't. No, the speaker's been sitting there for a week and I haven't even used it yet.
Oh, no, but I thought you was playing music on your phone, that's all.
No,
Oh, okay.
I've got a recording thing going. I'll turn it off.
Speech. Stop.